Hey everybody, it's Ryan, and I'm going to do a little overview, a little tutorial, how long this takes to put together and how it works, and some fun stats about it. Very cool stuff. All right, here is the grill by this company right here. And it comes in a sizable package. It's quite heavy. I think it's about, I don't know, 50 pounds or more. It's got a good bit of weight to it because this thing is, I mean, it is made out of some serious steel. I mean, it's got some, it's built to last. Let's just put it that way. When it comes packaged, it is got so much packing in it. I mean, it's not going anywhere, which was nice to see because the company really want to make sure this wasn't going to get damaged in shipping, which it's not. It showed up perfect. And it took about one person a solid hour, nonstop, solid hour. And it comes with everything you need to put it together. Just a little best practice to speed that up if you have a Phillips screwdriver by hand or a small electric screwdriver. Phillips speeds things up a little bit, but all in all, solid piece of equipment. Does not come with gas. It does come with this gas line right here. It pretty much stops right here, but you got to provide your own gas tank. And let me give you some stats on it. So it does have wheels, on the bottoms here on the right side. So one person, just give it a little lift here and it will roll. Has stoppers on this side. It sits level. You have this side here. This is put together with 5 screws like bolted in here. This thing's not going anywhere. This is pretty, this is going to hold some serious weight. Got some additional hooks here to hang off, let's just say, your spatula, your tongs, whatever, hanging here off the side. You do have additional storage area down here if you want to hang something on this, towels or whatever it is that you're going to use for grilling. You have this right here. So if you wanted to, you could technically store your tank underneath there if you really want to go that route. But it does come with this hook right here to hold and hang the tank in place. Also has a hook kind of underneath that. So this is, it's not going anywhere. You have I would call this like if you want to hang towels or additional things off the side here, you can definitely do that. Now, the cool part is that this is not just a gas grill. Notice there's only gas on this side. It is gas and charcoal. So if you want to do, or wood, however you want to do your stuff, but you have 2 different sides. This goes up, they're independent. This has got some, weight to it, but depending on how you tighten the screws, you can adjust it like this, so it doesn't need to be fully open, but it's set up to come all the way open like that. Both sides have your built-in thermometer that goes up to over 500 degrees Fahrenheit. Then you have a kind of cooktop section right here, so you want to have something that's like not as low. Then you have your grill area here. This actually will slide and come off depending on how tightened down you have the screws. Then you have this area right here, then you have the area down here which is set up to hold charcoal. So these both come off, and then you have your charcoal tray down here. So you would just lift this up and you'd have your charcoal kind of sitting in there. Makes it really nice because your charcoal is going to eventually, burn down and turn into charcoal dust or ashes. And this lifts right out, nice and convenient. And then you can go and dump it. And this has a couple different levels on it. So if you wanted to raise this up a little bit higher and have it cooking closer, so from a adjustable cook setting, you do have that. So you can bring it up a little bit, a couple inches, probably 1.5 inches, I think, maybe 2 inches. Bring that up and you can cook. Very, very cool. The underneath there, you can see there is some ventilation that goes down here. You also have on the right side here, because this is the charcoal side, you have an adjustment here. So if you wanted to, give it some oxygen, you have that option depending on, how hot you're wanting this to go. Very, very cool. Got a nice handle here with a kind of a rubber type grip on it, so it's easy to handle. Also, if this does get hot, you're good to go, because this isn't going to get hot. This isn't going to melt or anything because it's built to hold heat. That's always nice, because if this does get hot, you don't want to grab it, you can grab this. So they kind of thought of everything. Kind of gives you an idea how that looks here. And then you have your grill area. So this is the gas area. I'm sorry. Same setup here as far as, you know, these two levels here. So you could do a full cooking area, you know, both. You could do, you know, your gas, you can do your charcoal at the exact same time, depending on the type of food you're cooking or your guest needs or your flavor or whatever it is. You also have a tray here, you know, so if you have things you just kind of want to lay in there that you're kind of actively using that you want to have a little tray, you have that built right in, which is nice. These are all self-igniting, which is really cool. So you have also this here, and these are all, this is gas, gas, and gas, and they're easy to use. You have a kind of a rubber coating around here, so just gives you some nice grip. Easy to read instructions as far as actually how to ignite these, which is nice right here. Instructions on how to ignite it. I didn't even look at the instructions that come with this, the pamphlet to put this together. So without even using the instructions that come with this, I just went right off this and it ignited first try. Very easy to use. As you can see here, the flame is going. Got a little red action there. It gets quite hot. Some good distribution as far as the heat, because you have these extra stainless steel pieces that kind of go in there. You have easy adjustment. As you can see there, it's getting low, it's getting high. Clicks to turn off, to start, push it in, give it a slow turn, and then it ignites. Very, very easy to use. Pretty cool. Same thing with this one over here. This kind of gives you, like, if you're cooking like a pan or something, or you're boiling something or something that is in a saucepan, you have that here as well. Same exact thing. Very, very easy to use. Now, going to keeping this thing clean. They've thought of everything. So if you look under here, they have these catch cups. These are like grease cups. There's one down there on the far side for the charcoal side, and then you have this one here. So when you have your drippage, we'll call it your drippage, that it's strategically set up to come through that hole right there to go in here. When you're done, all you got to do is you just take this out and you go, you know, dump your grease or your whatever it is, so it's not going to mess up what might be underneath this, if, for example, if it's sitting on a deck. All in all, a solid, very impressive. And I'm not just saying that. When this thing showed up, and as soon as I opened it up, and as soon as I put my hands on this, I was like, this is legit. Very, very impressive. And I don't just normally say that. That's this thing is cool. Also, as far as from a durability standpoint, this thing can be left out in the elements. That's kind of hot. You can see that the temperature gauge is working perfectly. This can be left out in the elements just because of the condition. This is not going to rust or weather, whatever. Also, this is a matte black finish that's on this. So unlike maybe something that is like this, that kind of, you know, is going to just show dirt and might even have some stains on it like that, you're not going to get this because this is black. You know, so they thought of everything. Very, very cool. Now, full disclosure, this company reached out to me and said, Ryan, can you do a little tutorial? Tell us how long it takes to put together. Give a little overview, a little tutorial. Really tell us what you think about our two-purpose gas and charcoal grill combo. Hopefully, any and all your questions got answered. Actually, I'm really impressed. I can't stress that enough about this very cool grill, and we'll talk to you soon.